Hello, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to focus on triggers in MySQL, which is a powerful feature to automate actions in our database in response to data changes. Okay, so we will see what is a trigger, then when are trigger executed, the syntax, some simple examples, and the best practices for triggers. So, what is a trigger? A trigger is a special kind of stored procedure that automatically executes when a certain event happens on a table. Event that can activate a trigger includes insert, update, and the delete operation. Triggers also helps to enforce business rules, audit changes, and maintain data integrity automatically. So, when are triggers executed? Triggers can execute before or the after the triggering event. For example, before insert, run before a new row is inserted. But when it comes to after update, the trigger runs after rows are updated. Okay. So MySQL only supports row level triggers, meaning the triggers runs once for each affected row. Then the syntax of trigger. So we have syntax like delimiter to forward slash and create trigger, name to the trigger. Then when we want our trigger to execute, like before the event or certain event or the after, depending on that, we can use either before or after. Then the insert, update, and delete event on table underscore name for each row, then begin and end. Inside begin and end, we need to provide the SQL statement to execute, and at the end, the delimiter. So we will see one example for logging the student data. Okay. So first I need to create a table, create table student underscore log, in which first column will be of int type and auto increment. Then also the primary key. Then second will be the student underscore ID. Then we are going to have the action underscore time column. This will be of timestamp data type, and we are going to have the default value for this as current timestamp, comma, last column will be action, which will be of worker data type. Okay, so this is the table we are creating. So create table student underscore log. Then okay, we missed the closing bracket. Now we can run this, and you can see the table has been created successfully. Now we need to create the trigger. Okay, so delimiter to forward slash, then create trigger. Okay, create trigger, name to the trigger, that is after underscore student insert, after student insert, then after insert on student. Okay, after insert on student, for each row, then begin and two forward slash delimiter semicolon. Now inside this begin end block, we need to provide the SQL statement. So here insert into table name student underscore log. What we need to insert is student underscore ID comma the action. Okay, then values and new dot ID comma inserted. Okay, this will be our trigger. So I will run this. The unknown column ID in new. Okay, new dot ID. So why it's giving error means, okay, I will check the student table first. So select star from student table and I will run this. And we have student underscore ID and student underscore name columns. So now, okay, I will change it to student underscore ID. Okay, now I will run this and the query has been executed successfully. That means we have created the trigger. Okay, now I will insert the record into our student table. So insert into student table, insert into student. What we are going to insert is student underscore ID comma the what are the columns present in student table and student underscore name. Okay, so we will insert student underscore ID comma student underscore name, values. The student ID will be, let's say 10 comma the name is Sujit. Okay, I will run this and you can see we have successfully inserted the record into the student table. Now we'll try to see the record present in student log table. So select star from student underscore log table. I will run this and you can see automatically the record or the has been inserted inside the student underscore log with the help of trigger. Okay, so you can see the student ID is 10 we have inserted into the student table, but automatically with the help of trigger, record has been also inserted in student underscore log with current timestamp, because we have used the default value as current timestamp in action underscore time column, and the action that is inserted. Okay, like this we can use the trigger in MySQL. Okay, now accessing data within triggers. So we can use new dot column name to refer to the new row data for insert and update, but we can use old dot column name to refer to the existing row data for update and delete. So in this way we can use the new and old to get the respective data. Okay. So best practices to use triggers are: keep trigger logic simple and efficient to avoid slowdown. Use triggers to enforce data consistency and auditing. We need to avoid complex business logic that belongs in application code. Okay, and document each trigger clearly for maintenance so that anyone can understand the logic or the why are we using triggers by going through the documentation. Okay, so thanks for watching. Practice creating your own triggers to automate tasks and maintain data integrity in MySQL. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also turn on the notification for new videos. If you have questions, do write it into the comment section. If you want the PPT used in this video, you can visit our Telegram channel. See you in the next video. Keep learning.